Very good evening, my dear GW soldiers. Very good evening, very good evening, very good evening. First of all, kindly let me know, am I audible or not? Each and every one, am I audible or not? Yes, Gate EGCSE, very good evening. Each and every one, let me know, am I audible or not? Please fast. Yes, let me know fast, everyone. Am I audible? So today we are going to discuss normal form. In this, we will discuss each and every concept of the normal form. But just a quick revision before starting the normal form. What we done till now, we done RDBMS concept. You thinking कि sir each and every class you revise, intentionally I do it, because if any student miss any session, they will let the know कि whatever topic we discuss and whatever they have to read from the previous videos. Okay, RDBMS concept, FD concept and its type, attribute closure we discuss keys concept, we discuss per key, candidate key. Yes, Sham, Gate EG. Very good evening, betas. Very good evening. Finding multiple candidate key. After that, we discuss membership set. Then, between two FD set. Then we discuss of FD set. That is what F plus of FD set, my dear student. Then we discuss finding number of super keys. Finding number of super keys. Finding number of super keys. After that, we discuss the minimal cover. Then we discuss property. Let's join the lossless join. We discuss chase method, test, and binary approach. Binary method. The chase test and binary method, and we discuss dependency serving. And everyone, till now, is there is any doubt? Till now, is there is any doubt? First of all, in the beginning today, I am asking, is there is any doubt before starting a separate topic? Normal form. Let me know fast. Otherwise, write down crystal clear in chat box. Otherwise, write down crystal clear in the chat box. Everyone, everyone, everyone. Is the last class yesterday class? Yesterday we discussed the dependency preserving. Just watch the previous video. I told each and everything. Don't worry. Today I go to start a normal form because yesterday due to dependency preserving I am not able to start. So today I will start. Yes, Sham. Yes. Now today we are going to start normal form. What is the meaning of normal form? What is the meaning of normal form? According to you, Jadip, very good evening. Seema, very good evening. Beta, please come at 4:30. है ना? What is the meaning of normal form? Please let me know. What is the meaning of normal form? According to you, what you understand with the help of normal form? Please let me know fast. What is the meaning of normal form, my dear? The meaning of normal form. What the meaning? What you understand with normal form? Let me know. Please, everyone, let me know fast. Thing to What is the meaning of normal form? Arpan Paul, very good. Listen, everyone. What is the meaning of normal form? Normal form is a set of, you can say, normal form. A set of which are used to eliminate redundancy. Are used is the redundancy. Now the question arises, sir, what is the meaning of redundancy? The unnecessary repetition of data. Unnecessary repetition of data, my dear. Redundancy is the unnecessary of. And what is the meaning of normalization? What is the meaning of normalization? Normalization is nothing. Normalization is the process. Each and every one, again, I am going to start from the basic of the normal form. And my dear, you have lots of, I say, half concept, not say wrong concept, not say misconceptions. We can say misconceptions, but I can say half concept. And today I will discuss, today onwards I will discuss full concept. I'm not saying the I'm the great, please listen carefully. Listen the disclaimer first. But yes, definitely most of the student when I meet, they told only half concept. And in crash course, due to time limit, I was not able to explain all concept. I try as much as possible, but here I can take each and everything. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of normal form? Yes, my dear, again I repeat, most of the student having half concept. Yeah, if I'm saying ki wrong concept, that is also not wrong statement. That is also not wrong statement. That is also one of the correct statement. Yes, and I will give the proof. Okay, so don't worry. We are going to start normal form. What is the meaning of normal form? Normal form is nothing. Normal form is nothing. Normal form is a set of rules which are used to reduce the redundancy. Which are used to reduce the redundancy, and redundancy is the unnecessary repetition of data. Unnecessary repetition of data. What is the meaning? I will discuss. Don't worry. And there are various normal form. There are various normal form. There are various normal form. 1NF, 1F, NF, 10F, 4NF, and 5NF are the type of normal form. 1NF, 1NF means what? First no, second no, third normal, voice code, voice code, normal. Very good, Edwin. And sorry, listen, but I am again explaining. Please, normal form here I am going to discuss, and I know you and me will argue. You and me will argue because whatever you read or from anywhere also might be. I'm not saying ki definitely. Might be that is wrong. Might be that is wrong. That's why I come with the proof with book topic number, page number, not page number, topic number, subtopic number. I come with the okay. Lots of misconception you can say. Yeah, wrong concept you read sometimes. So I will take that things also. Don't worry, I will cover each and everything. First of all, we are going to start normal form. What is the meaning of normal form? Normal form, why we are using? Use the anomaly, है ना? Insertion anomaly, deletion and updation anomaly. For that, we are using normal form. What is the meaning of normal form? Normal form is nothing. It's a set of rules. The set of rules, my dear, which are used to reduce the redundancy. What is the meaning of redundancy? Redundancy is the unnecessary repeat of data. Redundancy is the unnecessary repeat of data, and there are various normal forms. There are various normal form: first normal form, second normal form, third normal form, and BCNF. So we will discuss each and every normal form. But what is the main point here? Every higher normal form, every higher normal form contain the lower norm in the lower norm into a, if relation R is NF second normal form, that means R is R already is in 1NF. R already is in 1NF. Yeah, you can say if relation R 3NF, that means R already in 2NF and 1NF. And if I am saying if a relation R is in NF, that means R already is in NF, 1NF and 1NF also. Clear everyone? Each and everyone crystal clear? And everyone crystal clear? What I am telling here, please acknowledge. Bacho, please acknowledge everyone. Now I am going to start first of all first normal form. One first normal form. First normal form. Now you let me know what is the definition. What is the definition for first normal? Each and everyone let me know. Let me know fast. When the relation is in, when the relation is when the relation is in, when the relation is 1NF, let me know. Here I am going to discuss first of all 1 and R is a relational a relation a relational schema R 1 and if R does not contain R does not contain any multi-valued R does not attribute. Yeah, you can say A relation R is 1NF if all the attributes are attributes of R are atom. All the attribute relation are atomic, my dear. The attribute are are atomic, my dear everyone. All the attribute are atomic. Clear, bacha? Each and every attribute contain the. Sir, what is the meaning of non-atomic? Example, if I am saying the roll number, the student name, and this is the code. Okay. For student name and roll number, student name and course. My dear, you can see roll number 1, student name is A, course is Java. Java, this is called multi-valued called multi-valued attribute, not in one NF. The student database, roll number, S name, student name, and course. So here you can see here we have a more than one attribute. Okay. Now, what we do, we convert into one NF. Convert into one NF. How to convert into one NF, my dear? How to convert into one NF? Roll number, name, and code. How to convert into one NF? Here you can write A, 1A Java. Crystal clear, everyone? Each and everyone crystal clear? Please listen carefully what I am telling. A relational schema R is in one NF if and only if all attribute of R are atomic. What is the meaning of atomic? Mean to say R does not contain any multi. Like here you can, this is what more than one value. Contains C also and Java also. So you are not able to tell. So what we do, we convert into one NF. Then how we do, we write in a single form. Clear, bacha? Atomic means here there is a no clarity. It will read C or Java. Now there is a clarity. Or you know the RDBMS concept, my dear. According to the code rule, you know the inventor of E dot code, RDBMS inventor. They say no two tuple have the same value. That is the key concept, na? Ki at least there is a one attribute or set of attribute which determine each and every tuple uniquely. Each and every tuple determine uniquely. Clear, bacha? So my dear, this is now it is in one NF. What we can say? What we can say? The default RDBMS. Please try to understand. This is a very important point. Default RDBMS is in one NF. Default RDBMS is in one NF. Default RDBMS is in one NF. Yeah, you can say RDBMS does not accept any multi-valued attribute. RDBMS does not accept any multi-valued attribute. RDBMS does not accept any multi-valued attribute. Does not accept any multi-valued attribute. Clear, bacha? What you are asking, Sam? We also did the same step in minimal cover also. Yes, beta. That was the different thing. That was the decomposition. A determine BC. Then what we done? A to B and A to C. Armstrong properties. Clear, Sham? RDBMS does not accept any multi-valued attribute, and but in one NF redundancy level is too high. Redundancy level is Tendency level is too. So my dear student, default RDBMS is in 1NF. So there is a no need to read 1NF. Already we read it, although already we read it. But my dear student, right now I observe one thing. I observe one thing. I told so many times कि you like these sessions. Those are watching regularly in a recorded mode या in a live mode. Please write the comments. Whatever your comment in the first video, that playlist. But you not done. Most of the student, only 3 4 student done. And every day when I am not saying na, please like the video, you not like the video, what I think, you are selfish. I know everyone is selfish, I am also selfish, you can say. But bachcho, please, being some courtesy, you can say humanities, this is the basic na. If I am at your place na, definitely I will do, and I done it already if I'm at your place. Now listen carefully. We are discussing, Seema beta, Seema, we are discussing. I read the all, you not written. Listen anyway, no problem. There are various normal form 1NF, 2NF, 3NF, BCNF, 4NF, and 5NF. So, my dear student, first of all, what I am telling, every higher normal form contain the lower. Mean to say, if my relation is in 2NF, means it is already in 1NF. If I am saying my relation is in 3NF, that means it is already in 2NF and 1NF also. If I am saying my relation is in BCNF, that means it already in NF and 2NF and 1NF also. Now I am discussing about the first normal form. What is the meaning of first normal form? First normal form is what? A relational schema R is 1NF if R doesn't contain any multi-valued attribute. Yeah, you can say all the attribute of R are atomic. Atomic means what? Single valued. Like here you can see this is a multi-valued attribute. It is not in 1NF, then what we do? We convert it. But you no need to, you no need to convert, because default RDBMS is in 1NF, my dear. Default RDBMS is in 1NF. And next point, RDBMS doesn't contain any multi-valued attribute, and but in 1NF redundancy level is. Then I am going to start second. But before starting the second normal form, I want to tell you some points. What are the FDs which create a redundancy? What are the FDs which create a redundancy? Well, non-trivial FD that create redundancy. Possible non-trivial FDs which create redundancy, my dear. Create redundancy. Possible non-trivial FDs which create non-trivial FDs which create. First of all, although it is not required, but I am telling in a different manner, my dear student, it is not required. Directly I can explain. Directly I can explain second normal form, third normal F. No, but I am explaining first of all which type of FDs in the system, which type of FDs in the system which created it. Okay. Now listen, bacha. There are various cases. Broadly, there are three cases. Broadly there are three cases, my dear student. Broadly there are three cases. But listen the disclaimer also. Case first, case second, case third. With the case first, believe me, you will enjoy normal form, and definitely I promise you will get that concept which you not read till now. Believe me. I will tell you multiple ways, not only one way. I combine the book of Navathe, fourth, one, these three books for a normal form. Okay. So, what is the case first? Proper subset of candidate key, proper subset of candidate key, known key attribute. Yeah, you can say non-prime attribute. Yeah, prime attribute. Second is what? Non key attribute. Non key. And case third is what? Proper subset of one candidate key, a proper subset of another candidate. Proper subset of another candidate. Proper subset of one candidate key to proper subset of another candidate. But my dear, first of all, I want to explain what is the this case. Case first. What is the case first, my dear? What is the case first? Case first is proper subset of one candidate. Proper subset of one candidate key known key. Proper subset of one candidate key. Yeah, proper subset of candidate key. Known key attribute. Key attribute. So, my dear, you can take an example of this case. Please put your pen down, everyone. R A B C D F A B to C D and B to F and B to. What is the candidate key? Each and everyone, let me know fast. What is the candidate key? Then I will tell you very good concept. Beta, please let me know fast. What is the candidate key? Please keep your Josh high. After 5 p.m., keep your Josh high. You will get very good varieties of 5 to 5:30 and tomorrow class definitely. What is the candidate key here? Here the candidate keys are, sir. Here candidate key is AB. Here candidate key AB. And what is the known key or known prime? Known key or known prime attribute? Known key or known prime attribute is what? And C, D, E and F, my dear. C, D, E and F. Beta candidate key AB and AE. AB and AE. Ima? Sorry, Sudeep. AE also. AE also candidate key. Just take the closure of AE. Anything you are getting? Anything you are getting? Let me know fast. Clear? So here known key attribute is C. So my dear student, you can see what is happening. We determine E. Nothing. We determine E. Nothing. The proper subset of candidate key to known key attribute. This create a redundancy. How create a redundancy? That I will discuss. Okay, don't worry. Second is case second. What is the case second? Known key attribute. What beta? Known key attribute. Attribute. Known key attribute to known key attribute. Known key attribute. Known key attribute. Okay. For example, R A B C. Here A to B and B to. Here A to B and B to C, my dear. What is the candidate key here? Here candidate key is A, my dear. Here candidate key is A. And what is the non-prime attribute? Non-prime or non-key attribute is what? E comma my dear. E comma C my dear. Reply everyone fast please. So what is happening here? B tends to what? B tends to C is what? Non-key attribute to non-key attribute. Non-key attribute to non-key attribute. First of all, I am explaining these three cases with the help of examples. Then I will discuss what is the problem and which normal form deal with which, and is it sufficient these case. Yeah, we have to check another thing. Each and everything we will do the postmortem. Don't worry about. Don't worry about that. Proper subset of one candidate key proper subset of another candidate. Proper subset of one candidate key to proper subset of another candidate. Each and everyone kindly let me know what is the candidate key for question. What is the candidate key for question? What is the candidate key for this question? AB and DB. Clear everyone? AB and the candidate key. AB and DB is the candidate key for this question. See, why you are giving the wrong reply, beta? AB and DB is the candidate key for question. And what is happening? D tends to A. D tends to A is what? Proper subset of one candidate key to proper subset of another candidate. Proper subset of one candidate key to proper subset of another candidate key. Now listen everyone. What I am telling, please put your pen down and listen. We discuss 1NF. Till 1NF we discuss, very good. Now I am going to discuss about the 2NF. Now I am going to discuss about the 2NF, a relational schema. Yeah, before the 2NF, 3NF, BCNF, I want to discuss some case, some which FDs, non-trivial FDs. Which FD? Non-trivial. Sir, why we are focusing on the non-trivial FDs? Because we don't consider trivial FDs. Trivial FDs are always valid. You know, when I was discussing the FD concept, then I talk about, we discuss only about the non-trivial FDs. If I am asking which one is the valid FD, then I can tell only those. If you want the confirmation, if you remember the example, A determine B, B determine C wala GATE 2000 wala 2 marks question, then I told you can tell only which FD wallet and trivial FDs, because in future if any FD, in future if any FD you insert a tuple, if you remember, A determine B and B does not determine C. That was the B option, and C option was B does not determine C, and I picked the C option. If you remember, I picked the C option because I told in the future what was happening, I don't know. A पे 2, 1 पे 2 था ऐसा था, and 3 पे 5 था, मान लीजिए. In future if you are getting any one tuple which having the different values, then what happen? Then what happen? This FD wallet A determine B. So you can't tell beta anything. You can't tell anything. You can't tell anything about the non-trivial FDs. You can tell about the only trivial FDs and which FD wallet. Which FD wallet, you can rule out the FDs based on the table, and trivial FDs are valid FD. Trivial FDs are valid FD. So no need to check trivial. Close your eyes and directly tell about the trivial FDs. Okay. Now here what I'm telling. First of all, sir, please listen. What are the case which create a redundancy? So there are three case first, second and third. Proper subset of candidate key to non-key attribute, non-key to non-key attribute, and proper subset of one candidate key to proper subset of another candidate key, my dear. So this is the case, and this is the violation of 2NF also. This is the violation of 2NF, and this is the violation of 3NF. But my dear, along with this, please listen carefully. Otherwise, along, then there is a no difference between me and other person also. This is the half definition. This one and this one is the half definition. What I'm saying, this is the violation. This is the violation of PCNF, and this is the violation of 3NF. This is also one of the violation, you can say. One of the, not completely. Not completely. There may be this type of case, so you can't tell directly. That's why I erase here. What I'm saying, there are total 3 case. There are total 3 case which create a FD, proper subset of candidate key to non-key attribute. Second, non-key to non-key. Third one, proper subset of one candidate key to proper subset of another candidate key, my dear. This is the violation. These are the 3 case. In 2NF, we not allowed the case first. In 3NF, we not allowed the case second. In 3NF, we not allowed the case first and second. And in BCNF, we not allowed the all 3 cases. All 3 cases. Okay. Now, case first is what? Proper subset of candidate key to non-key attribute. Proper subset of candidate key to non-key attribute A, B, C, D, E, F. And what are the FDs? A, B to C, D, D to F, D, B to E. So here you can see B determine E. B determine E, beta. B determine E. That is what? Proper subset of candidate key to non-key attribute. Second, non-key to non-key attribute. You can see B determine C is what? Non-key to non-key attribute. Third, proper subset of one candidate key to proper subset of another candidate. Right now, I discuss only these 3 cases. Now, I am going to discuss second normal form. Now, my dear student, you let me know what is the meaning of second normal form. What is the second normal form? Please let me know. A relational schema R is 2NF if and only if. First point is what? R is 1NF. Second point is R does not contain what? Proper subset of candidate key R does not contain proper subset of candidate key to non-key attribute. Okay, and Seema, I know na, I know beta, I know you read, and I also told in that manner earlier crash course. What I want to say, you not understand that time. I say not partially. If you say NF doesn't contain partial dependence, NF doesn't contain partial dependency, that is wrong. That is wrong, bit. That is wrong. That is wrong. 1NF plus partial dependency nahi, partially dependent, not partially. Partial dependency nahi, not partially. Okay, you let me know first of all what is the meaning of partial dependence. What is the meaning of partial dependence? Everyone, please tell me in which there are 2 FDs are given. There are 2 FDs are given. Each and every one, it is an open session for all of you. There are 2 FDs are given. Which one is the partial FD? Let me know. Which one is the partial FD? Let me know fast, my dear. Let me know. Everyone. Write down, not first one, second one. I'm an unpad. I'm an illiterate person. You let me know fast. Everyone reply. Those students are watching. Please, everyone reply. Everyone. If you one, this one, yeah, AB to C. This one. This one is partial FD. This one is partial FD. Say yes or no. Say yes or no. Everyone. I want reply from then every. Yes, sir. Yes. Write down in chat box. Okay. If Jadip, you also tell. Suryavanshi, you also tell. Everyone, please. I want the acknowledge. This one is the partial wrong. 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 Not only in this. Wrong. This is not a partial FD. Not a partial FD. R and B. Okay. My dear. My dear. Now understand the. I told na. I told. I told. Mine is full FD. Full function. Or I am giving. I know na those students all are saying this is partial. I told na in the first class, in the beginning of the class, today we argue. Today we argue, my dear. Today we argue which one is the partial FD. AB determines C is partial FD. AB determines C is partial FD. How many students are agree? Or if they are not agree, then write down hard. Not agree, then make it hard. Sir, according to B determines C partial. Make it hard. Everyone. Up. Aslam. Everyone. Please. Everyone. This is correct. These are correct. I increase the font size also. Or if sir by mistake लिख दिया होगा, whatever. Ima, Advin, Deep, Jadeep, and everyone. Listen carefully what I am telling. What I am telling कि B tends to C is full FD and AB to C partial FD. But you learn, but you learn But you learn what? But you learn B2C is a partial FD. B2C is a partial FD. That is completely wrong, my. That is completely wrong in many of. I'm not taking any. है ना? You will get also. Even I told है ना in crash course कि partially dependent. Partially dependent. That meaning was partially dependent. If I told partial FD, that is wrong also. That time also. है ना? Please correct it. What I'm saying कि this is full FD. This is full FD. Full functional dependence. Now I know you and me have a fight. Not a fight. This one fight. Discussion. You sir, how you can say this one is partial? How you can say this is partial? You know the exact definition of partial? Know the exact definition? Here I am coming with exact definition. Please put your pen down and first of all let me know, is it visible now? It is visible now? Yeah, just wait. I think getting now. Listen everyone. Please, please, please listen everyone. What I am telling. This is the example of, this is the definition not from my चाचा घर या नानी घर. The definition of नवाथे. नवाथे second edition है ना, chapter number 5, topic number 5.3. I am coming with proof. Sir, 8 partial wrong beta, Seema wrong, wrong. And this is the definition from fourth book. Fourth book. So I come here help of, I came here with the, will not regret, because I know if you are in BTech, I can understand. Sham, Shan, each and everyone, I know I can understand your situation. If you are in BTech, then what the teacher explained ki R is in 1NF and no partial. That is wrong, but you can't tell wrong because teacher have a marks in hand or her hand. They have a lab marks, they have a midterm marks. So can't blame, है ना? You can't say, sir, you are teaching wrong. You can't say, or I am saying openly it is wrong. So I need a proof. So I come with the, okay. So if anyone argue with you, you have a proof. Navathe book and code. That's why I come very in today class first time with directly screenshot of the book. Otherwise I can type this content, then come with this. Like here I type na, here I type given to the my typist na, then I come, but here I'm directly come with this. Okay, now listen. Second normal form based on the concept of full functional dependency. Functional dependency. A FD, a FD extends to Y. A FD, a FD functional dependency. FD extends to Y is if removal of any attribute. If removal of any attribute A from X, then does not hold. Then the dependency does not. That is, if any attribute A that belongs to X, if we remove that attribute, then does not determine the Y. This is the meaning of full, the meaning of full dependency. क्या कहना चाहता है कवि? क्या कहना चाहता है कवि? What is the intention of the कवि? X determine Y. X determine Y is full FD, is full FD if there is any attribute A that belongs to X. If we remove that attribute, then we are not able to determine Y. Then X tends to Y is full FD. The meaning FD. Kavi want to. Kavi means what? Author. Now focus on the partial FD. Now focus on the partial FD. That is your business. X tends to Y is a partial FD. X tends to Y is a partial FD. If some attribute if some attribute can be removed, can be removed from X, then dependency still hold. Then dependency still hold. Mean to say for some A that belongs to X, if we remove, then again you are able to get Y. Then again you are able to get Y, my dear. What is saying Kavi? What is saying Kavi? Kavi is saying, my dear, Kavi is saying the X determine Y is partial. X determine Y is partial if there is a one attribute A that belongs to X, then if there is a attribute A that belongs to X, if we delete that attribute, again you are able to get Y. That is called partial. Mean to say, sir, what you want to say? What is your intention? What is your intention? The XY tends to Z, XY tends to Z, and Y tends to Z. Y tends to Z. Then what happen if we remove in this? If we remove here, if we remove X, then what happen? You are getting XY minus, if we remove X, then still you are able to get Z, my. Still you are able to get Z. Mean to say, what I am saying here, what happen if we remove S? Yeah, you can say directly here XY tends to Z is partial because because my dear, Y determine Z. Y determine Z. Yeah, first of all, I make it simple. I make it simple. Please try to understand. I make it simple. I make it simple. AB determines C is partial. AB determines C partial FD if either A determines C or B determine, then AB determines C is partial. AB determines C is partial FD, my dear. And AB determines C is full FD, full functional dependency, if neither A determines C nor B determines C. Then we can say AB determines C is FD. Shamka, I know it will take time, guys, to brush up your old concept. Please try to understand in a simplest form. I am telling in a simplest form. I am telling again. Please, bacha, I know it little bit tough for you and me also ki how to remove your old concept, but that is mandatory. What I am saying, X tends to Y is partial. Please listen. X tends to Y is partial dependency. X tends to Y is partial if there is a some attribute A that belongs to X. अगर मैं उसको रिमूव कर देता हूं, डिपेंडेंसी स्टिल होल्ड्स. तो विच वन इज पार्शियल? अबोव वाली. मीन टू से ए बी टेंस टू सी इज पार्शियल आइदर अगर मैं इसमें से ए को रिमूव कर दूं या बी को रिमूव कर दूं still I am getting, mean to say either I am getting A to C or I am getting B to C, then A B to C is a partial. And you read wrong, my dear. You read A to C or B to C partial. No, my dear, this is what proper subset of candidate key to non-key attribute, not a partial. Clear, everyone? I know it is tough for you, but I have coming with the, can't say anything. What I am saying, I repeat again and again, X tends to Y is partial FD if some attribute A that belongs to X, that belongs to X, that can be removed from X, that can be removed from X, then dependency still hold. Mean to say अगर X में से मैं वो attribute हटा देता हूं, example remember AB to C, AB to C, AB is what? X, AB is what? AB to C is X. Okay, so AB to C and yeah, either B to C or A to C. So if I remove A, if I remove B मान लीजिए, then I am able to get C. Yes. So this one is partial. This one is partial. Or either B to C, then this one is partial. Clear everyone? Chamka. Mean to say what I am telling. Again I am telling. Let us assume we have a X, Y, Z to W, X, Y, Z to W, and we have Y, Z to W also. Then which one is the partial? One is the partial. Then X, Y, Z tends to W is partial. Why? Why, my dear? Because Y, Z determine W. Y, Z determine W. Well, clear everyone? So I come here example के साथ X minus A Y. For example, figure 15.3b. 15.3 SSN and P number holds hours. SSN and P number holds hours. Just wait. Add को मैं in this what is saying SSN figure 15.3b. 15.3b, what happen? SSN and P number hold the hours. SSN, what are the FDs for this here? What are the FDs for this here? SSN P number to hours. SSN P number to hours. SSN to E name. P number to E name and P location, and SSN to E name, birthday date and address, and D number to department name and manager SSN number. My dear, are you getting these things? Bacho, there it is the arrow. Like if I am saying this one, I told na, this is what? A determine B C. A determine B C. My dear, you can see here, what I am telling. SSN to hours, SSN and P number to hours, SSN to E name, and SSN to, sorry, P number to P name and P location. And here SSN to E name, B date and address, and D number, and D number to D name and D manager SSN. Now please read this. SSN figure 15.3b, SSN P number to hours is a full FD. Is a full FD, my dear. Is a full FD. Why it is mentioned full FD? Why it is mentioned is a full FD? Why it is mentioned? I told here, when it is full, when it is partial. When it is full, AB to C is a full, neither from A to C nor from B to C. Neither from A to C nor from B to C. And here you can see it's a full FD because neither SSN से hours आ रहा है nor P number 2 hours आ रहा है. Clear बच्चा? But SSN P number 2 E name, SSN P number 2 E name is a partial FD. Is a partial FD because SSN से E name आ रहा है. Mean to say, if you remove P number, also, then you are getting E name. So which one is the partial FD? Which one is the partial? This one is the partial. This one is the partial, my dear. This one is the partial, my dear. This one is partial. Chamka bachcho. This one is partial. What is the partial? SSN P number 2 ename. SSN P number 2 ename because here SSN से ename आ जाएगा. Are you getting my point? Here SSN से ename आपका आ रहा है. That's why it is partial. Or this is the fourth definition. This is the fourth definition. Please listen. Alpha tends to beta is partial dependency. Highlight करके लाया हूं बेटा. Alpha tends to beta is a partial. Alpha tends to beta is partial if there is a some attribute. There is a some attribute. What? There is a proper subset of y. Proper subset of y also determine beta. Then it is partial. For example, I told na AB to C is partial if proper subset either A to C or B to C. A to C or B to C is hold. It is mentioned. If it is called partial if there is a proper subset of y. This is a subset of alpha that also determine y. Clear? So we can say beta is partially dependent. Beta partial dependency is different thing. Partially dependent is the different thing. So partially dependent. Clear, bacha? Then this is the 2NF definition. 2NF never told partially FD. 2NF told only this definition. What the 2NF say? Is every non-prime attribute. What beta? Every non-prime attribute fully dependent on the prime. Fully dependent. Fully dependent. That I will continue tomorrow class. But please, please, please let me know, my dear student, let me know, is there is any doubt, or how many student got the concept of partial dependency, and write down ki earlier we have a wrong and right now we have a correct or not. Please write down something. Not write down crystal clear. Write down some sentence. Now I require some sentence. What you think? What is your view? What is your opinion? Please let me know, my dear. Please. Don't write crystal clear. Sham, Seema, Advin, Jadev, everyone, please acknowledge fast. Believe me, I know ki you, if I'm not coming with the proof, na, directly you say, sir, you are wrong. You are wrong. Even so, that's why come the proof. Because not only it's not your fault. In India, most of the student, most of the student, most of the student having the wrong concept about the partial FD and partially dependent. Okay, partially dependent is a different thing. Partial dependency is a different thing. I discuss which one is the partial dependency. AB to C is a partial dependency. And tomorrow class I will take lots of question of partial dependency. Then we'll discuss 2NF, 3NF, BCNF also. Don't worry, we will discuss in a different manner. Whatever you read it, don't worry about that. You will enjoy. You get new things. But so if you enjoying, write down hashtag enjoying and make a heart. Because I have another classes also. So I can't extend these classes. I also have some limitations. But you can write down in chat box, everyone. Everyone. Really enjoy. Write down in chat box. And please, each and everyone, write the comments in first video of the, yeah, if you have a 1 minute time, 2 minute time, I'm saying ki all videos you can write if it is possible for you, because all I'm taking na, it's up to you, but at least first video. Thank you, God bless. So you got a new concept, don't know,